Foldit is a video game and research tool used to quickly determine the conformations of proteins of interest. Proteins, the molecular machinery of the cell, are long macromolecular chains of amino acids which are functionally folded into their most stable and functional conformation. Protein's amino acid sequence is evolved such that the protein is most stable in its lowest energy conformation, similar to how an oxygen atom releases energy when it bonds to an O2 molecule and thus becomes more stable. Some proteins are designed such that their conformation and thus their function can be adjusted by the presence of a chemical which binds to the protein and enables or disables the protein's function. Much of viral medicine works by disabling viral proteins. For example, one HIV medication works by binding to the cleaving site of the HIV's protease protein, thus disabling the protease's ability to help create more viral proteins. This is the cleaving site of the protease protein. Usually it cleaves amino acids, which then become more viral proteins. But the inhibitor molecule is specifically designed to fit into that gap so that the protease molecule can't perform. This effectively ends the viral life cycle. Intimate knowledge of a protein's structure is required to design drugs which effectively disable viral proteins without interfering with the host cell's machinery. By understanding the molecular machinery, we can learn how to physically and biochemically manipulate it. Computational modeling is used to predict the energy and stability of a given conformation and offer physical model of a protein, which can shed light on its possible conformations, functions, interactions, and binding sites. Though the order of an amino acid in the protein's primary structure can be genetically determined, the tertiary structure of a protein is much less forthcoming. The deepest well in the energy landscape corresponds to the native, most functional structure, since nature evolves toward peak stability. However, computers are only able to solve for one point of this energy landscape at a time. This makes purely computational derivation of the functional structure of a protein very time and energy intensive. A single protein can take months to solve or may even be unsolvable to a computer. Foldit is a program which circumvents the computational barriers by using human spatial reasoning and pattern recognition to efficiently solve the puzzle. Let's take a look at a couple of Foldit puzzles. A problem which can take a computer a week to solve might take a human only a minute. Since humans are so effective at solving these spatial problems, and since understanding of the protein structure is integral to medicine and biology, incentivizing participation in Foldit puzzles would be a profitable investment. Foldit players have already successfully determined the structures of multiple previously unknown proteins, including one protease associated with an AIDS virus. The concept has already been proven. Currently, the incentive structure is purely internal, with groups competing for points of little practical value, and with some successful players being published in research papers. With funds to pay for or incentivize successful problem solvers, Foldit would attract a broader, more dedicated player base. Since the program uses data about player problem solving to create new computational algorithms, more players would mean exponentially greater utility of the program, along with higher yield and progress towards surmounting one of today's most difficult barriers to understanding biological processes.